Well, boys and girls, I'm still looking a little bit dishevelled, and after completing PE with Joe and sock rumba, thought it was about time that we sat down for a story. And forgive me, because this is my favourite ever story. I'm sure I might start that every time I read you a story, but honestly, this is my favourite. It's called Bringing Down the Moon. Apologies, I don't have a mole costume today, but I have some great devices to go with the characters. So, Bringing Down the Moon by Jonathan Emmett, and it's illustrated by somebody called Vanessa Cabban. What does illustrated mean, boys and girls? Fantastic, it does. It means Vanessa is the person that drew all the pictures. Maybe you could make your own book. If you do, leave it in the comments or send it to me. I'd love it. Right. Oh. Children have a right to rest and relax. This is your right now, boys and girls. Snuggle in. My Hinam's story, good to Mrs. D. And actually, if you're allowed to stay up a little bit later at the moment, there's a beautiful moon and some sparkly twinkling stars out and about. Bringing down the moon. Hot diggity, exclaimed Mole as he burrowed out of the ground one night. Whatever's that? The moon was hanging in the sky above him. It was like a bright silver coin. It was the most beautiful thing that he had ever seen. Look at him gazing up to it. It is beautiful, boys and girls. Beautiful. Whatever it is, I must have it, Mole said to himself. I know, I'll jump up and I'll knock it down. Thump, thump, thumpity thump. Mole was so busy jumping, he didn't think about the noise he was making, and he woke up Rabbit in her burrow. Ooh, she's looking a bit grack, isn't she? Mole? Mole? Said Rabbit. What on earth are you doing? Hello, Rabbit, said Mole. I'm trying to pull down that shiny thing. You mean the moon? Asked Rabbit. Oh, so that's what it's called. You'll never do that, said Rabbit. It's not as near as it looks. Mole would not give up. Oh, boys and girls, I love his resilience. I know, he thought, I'll get a stick and I'll poke it down. He found a long stick and he poked it up at the moon. Swish, swish, swishity swish. Mole was so busy poking that he tripped over Hedgehog in his bed of leaves. Oh, look. She's very sleepy. Shh. Mole? Grunted Hedgehog. What the weevil are you up to? Hello, Hedgehog, said Mole. I'm trying to poke down the moon. You'll never do that, said Hedgehog. It's not as near as it looks. But Mole would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll throw something at it and I'll knock it down. He found some acorns and he threw them at the moon. Plink, plink, plinkety plink. Ouch, said Squirrel. Mole? Mole? Have you gone nuts? Hello, Squirrel, said Mole. I'm trying to knock down the moon. You'll never do that, said Squirrel. It's not as near as it looks. Oh, look at Squirrel. She's looking a tad frightful. But Mole wanted the moon so badly he would not give up. I know, he thought. I will climb a tree and I will knock it down. Oh, look, he's so brave going up there, boys and girls. Mole had never climbed a tree. It was hard work and he was scared to be so far from the ground. But he kept on going until he saw the moon resting in the leaves above him. Mole stretched out his paws, but just when he thought he had the moon, he slipped. Tumbled down and splash into the middle of a puddle. Oh, there he is. Look, boys and girls, I think he's drenched. Oh, bless him. Hot dang diggity drat, exclaimed Mole. I almost had it that time. Then he noticed something floating in the puddle beside him. It was pale and wrinkled, but Mole recognised it at once. The moon, whispered Mole. It must have fallen down with me. He went out to reach and pick up the moon, but as soon as he touched it, boys and girls, it broke into pieces and it vanished. Gone. The moon has vanished. Mole sat in the puddle and he cried. Hedgehog and Squirrel came running up. Are you all right, Mole? Asked Rabbit. I'm all right, sobbed Mole, but the moon isn't. I pulled it down and then it broke and it was so beautiful and now I shall never see it again. Oh, boys and girls, he is ever so sad. Oh, Mole, said Rabbit, you couldn't have pulled down the moon. And you couldn't have broken it, said Hedgehog. And you'll certainly see it again, said Squirrel. Look. Oh, look. There it is. Oh. Oh, whispered Mole. And it was the most beautiful thing as it rose high above them. The moon was coming out from the sky. Oh, look. Look at his friends looking after him, boys and girls. I love that. Mole, Rabbit and Hedgehog and Squirrel stood and stared at the moon. It is beautiful, said Rabbit. Very beautiful, said Hedgehog. Very beautiful indeed, said Squirrel. Yes, said Mole, but it's not as near as it looks. Oh, look at them gazing. And there you go, boys and girls. There's Mole, and he's gazing at all those beautiful stars. Have a little look out tonight at the moon. It's beautiful. But I wonder, what was it in the puddle then that he saw? Could you go and find out?